Spirit, ask you to invade me. Fill me up. I trust in you completely. And I'm willing to pay the price.
Well, so at the end of season 3, Sookie disappears off into a big ball of white fuzzy light with her fairy godmother and winds up in this beautiful ballroom. And it turns out that it's all a facade. And Sookie basically catches on to this and hauls ass out of there. So, pretty, pretty average start to a True Blood season.
Back in Bon Tom, a year has gone past, and Bill has become the king of Louisiana. So he's been very busy, and he senses Sookie.
In my mind, it was only an hour ago that you broke my heart into a million pieces.
And runs into...
Everyone who claims to love you, they all gave up on you. I never did.
In this season, Lafayette is in love with Jesus, and things are fine. But Jesus convinces him to go to this witches' meeting.
The Wiccan, the Marnie character, is a necromancer and can bring things back from the dead. What, of course, that means is that she has control over the dead.
I hope I don't have to impress upon you the implications of this.
We'll go tonight.
Suddenly, Bill's got all this power, and he's the king, and he can, like, Eric, no, you're gonna go and do this. And Eric's like, fuck.
Omnis corporus.
She puts a spell on him and wipes out his memory.
It's Oneg with the twist to B-Pause.
We had told ourselves at the beginning that we would be the first couple to kind of make it.
Being in what is essentially an interspecial relationship, I think is really hard, particularly when one half of that relationship is not fully accepted by society.
Yeah, she's got fangs. Yeah, we're in love. And there ain't a damn thing wrong with being in love.
Arlene and Terry are dealing with some strange stuff that's going on with this baby.
What the hell kind of baby does that?
She is very concerned that the sins of the father are being visited upon that baby.
And I just feel that boys will be boys.
Sookie is driving along and sees Eric wandering along the side of the road. It's me, Sookie.
Who?
He's all amnesiac and looking all
big,
sad.
gorgeous, forgetful puppy.
Love me.
You have to hide him.
No way.
He's in danger.
I'll just go to Bill.
Tell Bill and I.
He doesn't know who Pam is, and so he's protecting
And that
Sookie.
hurts her feelings.
He has saved him.
Especially when I threaten Sookie and he defends.
Jumps to my defense.
And that's a great moment.
Pam realizes that Eric's got some powerful enemies and he can't defend himself.
Said on the phone you had a favor to ask of me.
I want you to take care of Eric Northman.
Those 12 and a half months when she was gone, Ashley thought that Sookie was dead.
Hey there, Sookie.
Sookie, did you just hear,
You tried to kill me.
Would have made amends a long time ago if I didn't think that you were dead.
By werewolf code, when you move into a new area, you're supposed to register with a new pack, but Alcee decides not to.
I'm Marcus Bozeman, Packmaster of Shreveport.
Jason's sort of doing his Good Samaritan sort of deed by being the provider for these village kids. One day he goes and
You're being reborn as one of us.
he's sort of raped by copious amounts of women. Fortunately, he manages to get away.
Hey!
And I sort of end up passing out, and you guys sort of come driving by. You lean down and very angelic, like, kind of give me your blood. And yeah, and that's sort of the beginning stages of us.
Luna and I meet in this shapeshifter group.
What's the most up thing I ever shifted into?
Yeah.
Skinwalking.
You have shifted into your mother because
Yeah.
you killed her. At the end of season 3, I shot Tommy, and at the beginning of season 4, he's still alive.
What you followed me out here for, Tommy? I guess I just want us to be brothers.
So we decide we're gonna try to be nice to each other. But he quickly
Messes that up.
Hey.
And so we have sex. And it's the first time we have sex.
First
it's the
time we-
first time.
How does that work?
It's a serial, but it's a different engine.
Know what you came for, right? So go.
Bill finds out that
Because somebody's got a big mouth.
that Pam has been hiding Eric, right? And there's that great sequence where Sookie lies to Bill.
There's not going to be any search.
sorry.
No! What reason do you have not to trust me? There's like about 4 episodes where all Eric and Sookie do is have sex.
If you kiss me, I promise to be happy.
I don't really know what anyone else was doing, but we were like frolicking in a Swedish forest and naked for what I like to call Naked April. Bill, what the hell?
And you looked amazing.
Thank you.
I joined a gym after I saw that.
Myself and Jesus goes to see Don Bartolo, his grandpapa. And I find out that I'm a medium. And I also find out that I'm capable of being possessed by the dead. And that's why I spend most of the rest of the season being possessed by women.
Oh, no.
Mavis possessed me. I steal the baby, Mikey. And there's this standoff.
You yell back like, go away, white man, with an accent? Because you were possessed. But Andy was so stupid that he was like, who is that?
Here we come! Andy!
Don't even think about it, Lafayette. Never mind, we don't know that it was a ghost yet at this point. It's like, thanks, dude, for
the
kidnapping our
baby.
baby, then giving it back.
Yeah, right.
Antonia, she was a powerful necromancer. During the Spanish Inquisition, she cast a spell that drew all of the vampires out into the sun. Antonia has inhabited Marnie's body.
They're gonna cast this spell during the daytime that makes us all walk out into the sunlight. So we've been chained down in the hopes that we won't be able to escape once the spell hits. But Bill doesn't put quite enough silver on me, and I escape my bounds. And make it almost outside until this one
Powers up the stairs and crash tackles you through.
saved my life.
It wasn't our first kiss, was it?
Yeah.
It was our first kiss, yeah.
Not in a dream.
Right. Yeah, so it was nice. That was the last thing I was sort of expecting in that scene.
I am a vampire. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in a monogamous relationship.
Get the out.
We talked a lot about Hoyt kind of becoming his own man for the first time. And part of that included saying, you know, I deserve better than you. Get out of my life.
Moon Goddess Emporium.
What are you doing there?
What do you want, Bill?
Bill decides to go to Marnie and try and ask her if she would like to come and meet.
Where?
Cemetery in Bonton.
It's supposed to be one-on-one, but he knows that she's gonna lie, and she knows he's gonna lie. She brings this kind of invisible spell where everybody's already there, and at that point, the vampires and Sookie turn up, and we realize that everybody's been double-crossing everybody else.
And I went a little too far. I ripped out a guy's throat.
You started it, didn't you?
Yeah.
You started it.
Yeah, but I was proud of you. That gave me hope that my maker was coming back.
Sookie. And then I have to run in to the rescue once again. And as I'm running out of the cemetery, Bill snatches her. And then Bill and I have one of my favorite lines on the entire show, which is, you know, I say, you know, what can we do now? And Bill says, pray. And I go,
werewolf and vampire. Who's gonna listen?
That I do not know.
That was a really nice. I love that dialogue.
Luna, it's me.
Which one of you?
One who just kicked my little brother out of my life for good.
And then Marcus shows up.
Daddy's mad.
And he's not happy that I'm there. Marcus had come into my bar and told Tommy,
I'll be waiting for him tonight.
So Tommy says, yeah, sure, you know, Sam will be there. And then he shifts into me and shows up. And he is very provocative.
So Alcide has to jump in and throw everybody off. And Alcide knows that what Marcus and the pack did was wrong.
Yeah.
And therefore he's gonna back you up because you're right.
Somebody got beat to death. 4-on-1.
Where is Marcus? I'm gonna kill him. Emma's missing, and that's snatched her right out of school. Tell me where he is, or I will kill you!
And then your phone rings.
Hello? Emma.
Check the phone.
Baby, hold on.
It's my number. She's in my house.
I'm trying to put together the
I know.
fact that
Debbie's in your house with Marcus.
I'll see.
Relax.
he tries to shoot Sam, and I perfect form tackle him. I have murdered Marcus.
Marnie has complete control over him, and she sends him to kill the king. So at this giant tolerance festival, which is supposed to be kind of vampires getting back with humans, there was this this crazy battle. Suki white lights Eric, and he suddenly remembers everything. Everything comes back.
We're like, let's do this. Let's all go to Moon Goddess and end this war.
Bill and Eric are here to blow up the place. If we don't get out, we're all gonna die. So you'd like to negotiate? Kill yourselves. And she walks free.
Pam is sort of angry about Eric's connection to Suki.
And then I shoot the RPG and you yell at me. I'm sorry, okay? Suki's fine.
Get out of my sight before I kill you.
Jesus is a brujo, which is a Spanish witch.
We need to force Antonia out of Juani's body before she kills all of us.
He had a demon inside him that fortified his power.
The shield is gone.
And then the vampire boys go in there and do what they do best.
So she came looking for Jesus to steal that Spanish witch power.
Tell me what you want us to do. I want your magic, brujo.
And she succeeded through me. So I killed my man.
I'll take Somalia!
No! Excuse me. We're feeling a little crispy up here.
So they get back after all of this has happened and go to see you.
I can't stand this anymore. You can have feelings for both of them at the same time, because this whole season she's been really conflicted.
There's only one way I see this ending, and it's me walking away with neither of you.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Yippee.
You're mutinying against the American Vampire League and the Authority.
My last duty was supposed to be delivering the true death to both of you.
So Renee's ghost comes.
Oh God, this is a dream.
Renee terrifies me by telling me that
That man is bringing trouble, the worst kind.
Terry?
Terry's going through his work shift, and lo and behold, who walks through the door but...
I heard you were dead.
His commander from the Marine Corps from his time in Iraq. With the way this show goes, it can only be trouble.
You sure I can't convince you to stay? You leave, and I hear a noise behind me, and I turn, and... Who is that?
Dun, dun. You will find out.
More drama, more danger.
Jess goes to see Jason at the end because she's curious, one, of what this could possibly be, but also that she's lonely.
You're like no other woman I've ever been with.
And she leaves, and then there's a knock at the door, and obviously I'm thinking, well, she's back for more. So I go to the door, and there's good old Steve Norman back from the dead. To be continued.
After the Marcus incident, I go back to Merlotte's.
You remember when you said that if you were smart, you would have fallen in love with someone like me?
It's Doug, my foreman. I got to go to our job site, and I realize that somebody's busted Russell out.
So Debbie comes into my house with a shotgun because she thinks that I've been doing it with Elsie.
Well, you hadn't been doing it with Elsie, hadn't you?
Have not been doing it with Elsie, I've been doing it with Eric.
Good.
Exactly.
You've been doing it with Eric?
Been doing lots of it with Eric.
So what happened with Debbie?
Yeah, what happened with Debbie?
Tara jumps in front of the bullet. I grab the gun from Debbie. And then I blow Debbie's brains out. And then the season ends. And it's really cheerful because Tara's missing half her head and Debbie's brains are all over my cabinet.
Somebody please help us!